Okey, podcast ini dibawakan khas kepada anda oleh ejen Hairul The Realtor untuk segala urusan jual beli, naik taraf, isu sewa dan macam-macam lagi.
Nak tahu lebih tentang macam mana servis dia boleh bantu korang, you all boleh call atau text saja di talian 89200900. Lagi sekali, 89200900.
Lagi sekali. Tak apa, continue.
Ataupun you all can look for him over on Facebook, Agent Hairul, the realtor, or over on Instagram, guys. Search for Agent Hairul and we are very sure that he will be more than happy to assist you.
Jadi dapatkan khidmat Agent Hairul, the realtor. Sorry to cut you off, we have the realtor. The young ones, tell your mother, tell your father about our awesome sponsor. Mana tahu they are looking to buy or sell, and support us by supporting him. So yeah, this is not too different. Tell your mother.
You're now listening to
Not Too Deep Podcast.
Hey, what's up? I'm Yap Andy.
I'm Filza Izati.
I am Rani.
I'm Shah.
What's up, guys? It's not too different. We're a podcast where different generations, or at least two, discuss their differences because some of them think they're better than us, and obviously we think we're better than them.
Obviously,
But that's up for debate lah. I think that's the whole premise of the podcast. So who are we, right? That is.
Yo, what's up? I'm Yap Andy Cool. Ada kira cool.
Oi.
Dia kira aku macam Drake kan, jadi kena. You used to call me.
Oh my god.
Hey, what's up? I'm Yap Andy.
I'm Filza Izati.
I am Rani.
I'm Shah.
Dah tu je.
I'm a millennial.
I'm a millennial.
I am a Gen Z.
And I'm handsome.
Okay, so like in earlier, right, Shah was saying that we were all like macam competing, macam who's better.
Yes.
Let me start the ball rolling lah.
Okay.
Simple je. Actually, bukan better kan. We're not too different.
The podcast.
We're not too different, okay? Because like kalau kita nak berbual pasal like trends and like say whatever that you guys do. Example, right now the trend when you take photo is the 0.5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, that right? We already done it before.
Oh.
When? With what? With your Polaroids?
Bro, I'm not a boomer.
Use this one like that.
Ini artsy-fartsy punya, bro.
Then
Bro, I'm not a
your
boomer.
0.5 macam mana?
We use fish eye lens, bro. The
Oh
clip
yeah,
on the
yeah.
phone.
I bought it before.
But-
I actually bought it before.
Yeah, and we had selfie stick. Hey.
Yeah.
Okay lah.
So it's a
Tapi
wide
selfie
thing.
stick dah tak cool lah. Dia macam tourist lah.
Yalah, but it's just korang kira refine it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we make things better.
More better.
More better.
Itu dah lain punya podcast.
Like macam okay, ataupun korang cakap pasal the viral TikTok dance, right? Beza dia, generation kita, kita dance in a club. And the viral come later when we get virus.
Not funny, sir.
No lah, but you see all these trends. We had Harlem Shake, bro.
Harlem Shake was
Yeah.
us what?
No,
No,
I mean like,
bro.
we brought it back in
were
2016.
never.
no, bro. We did.
It's not about bringing it back though. It's who originated it, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, the whoever is better at what, right? It will be popping up throughout every episode, right?
It will be an endless debate.
Yeah, it's gonna be endless debate. Whether we settle it or not, we don't know. But let's start from why we even want to prove who's better, right?
Why?
Why? Why do you think? I ask you now.
I asked her now.
Okay.
Now I ask you, Rani.
Kita orang tanya kurang sah.
Yeah.
Liza, pasal kau macam tak ada fungsi sekarang. Kau berbual.
Apa lagi again that question?
Why does your generation sort of want to prove or one up us? You know, where do you think that comes from?
I don't know, probably.
Tak terjawab
Tak dalam mic,
Kau tak jawab Okay, so basically I think it's always okay. I'll paint you all a picture. When you go to secondary school from primary school, okay, you sec 1. The sec 4 will always think they're better than sec 1's what.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the same way how this generation works like. Different generations from one generation to the other will always want to think that their generation is better than the other. Then after that, the newer ones will always think that because we are new, we are better, we are more like macam nak cakap evolve in any way.
More woke lah.
Yeah, in some way. So it will always be in every aspect of life, like trying to have that competition between the two.
You say you know
extremes.
better and then
Yeah.
they don't understand.
Yeah, the
They don't
best
understand what we know, right?
Yeah, the best analogy is the Sec 1, Sec 4 analogy the senior and junior type shit
Kita tak boleh relate lah sebab sekolah dah lama sangat habis.
I always forget,
Old as
secondary
hell.
school.
So
No lah,
because-
just to add to that point, I think for myself personally, we are not macam saying that we are better than the Gen Z. It's just that there are certain things that the Gen Z buat kan it's a bit questionable.
Because bukan korang punya generation, kau tak faham ber.
No, bukan pasal tak faham, bro.
Tak, it's just in general some things we do
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
It's not about understanding. We understand like why you guys do TikTok. We understand, bro. Our generation is the one that creates new media, bro. Our generation is the one that create viral content, right? Even when we do this podcast on YouTube, it's the people of our generation that push this content first, right?
Before ours yeah.
Before y'all, right?
Yeah.
Like even your music that you listen to, Justin Bieber did it when it was our time, what? Right? Then
Yeah.
sekarang korang punya generation buat. It's not saying that it's any different. It's just that
It's just not too different.
tak lah, maksud aku dia macam kita punya generation believe that we are the pioneer of this industry. And korang punya generation is trying to break boundaries of a lot of different generation. You're trying to push the barrier and sometimes it's too far that it goes beyond what we initially had plans for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for better or for worse.
For better or for worse, yeah. But of course, if you're saying that you're doing, let's say TikTok, for example, TikTok, right? We talk about TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok is way better. It's a way better platform than Instagram. What?
Obviously for right now because
For right now lah.
because of the attention span,
Correct.
how fast things move and stuff like that.
Yeah, and that doesn't mean kita tak buat TikTok. Apa? Kita pun buat TikTok. Saya kita punya generation. Aku tak
Kau
ada
buat
lah.
kau buat.
Aku tak ada.
Kau mana buat?
Kau buat jedak-jeduk tak?
But aku tahu ramai orang pun buat TikTok kan, like our generation. So yeah, that's pretty much about it lah.
I think our generation, kalau nak cakap the differences kita punya content in TikTok, right? Ours is more like creating awareness and everything. Tapi for Gen Zs, kebanyakan lah yang aku tengok is like the dance, the viral dance and everything. So probably that's the difference lah between these two generations in terms of the contents in TikTok.
What's going on?
What's going on?
AJ.
Oh.
Welcome.
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 Kita pause dulu. Nanti kita pick up Cepat pasal duduk dulu. Dah. We go to you. You continue.
Picking up where you left off.
Yeah.
Cakap pasal apa? TikTok.
The content of TikTok.
The differences are?
Difference is that millennials banyak yang buat like also like macam creating awareness punya content and everything, but more Gen Zs are always doing like macam dance, viral dance, you know, following the trends and such.
Okay, can I pick up?
Go.
Okay. I don't think that's 100% right lah because as much as you know how the cakap the strawberry, we are the strawberries per. We are the strawberry Then after that we tend to get very triggered with some things that people say very easily or some things that happen very easily. Then the awareness comes about from there. You know, we always highlight things on TikTok about the things that's happening around the world, but okay, the way I don't really consume these kind of things because like I think like just let people have fun.
Yeah.
Just like shut up and like move on with life.
It's
But
not that
then-
deep
Yeah, it's not that deep like chill out
Yeah.
But then that is one of
That
the
is
ways.
you.
Yeah, huh?
That
Yeah,
is
that's
you.
me lah.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to highlight these other people lah. That's one of the ways they raise awareness and I'm pretty sure I can say this and macam nak cakap macam I can say this for sure that a lot of us are actually trying to raise awareness a lot.
True.
Like a lot of awareness.
Yeah,
And it's also the awareness that maybe the millennials have not raised yet that has been existing. Like because now got a lot
Macam
of
apa?
voices.
For example,
Yeah.
Like
No,
now
no.
got a lot of voices.
I can say something.
Okay,
No, because I think the most important thing is right. Korang are more particular about petty things.
yeah.
Things that don't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah.
That's why I
bro.
say like it's not that deep It's not that
Yeah,
deep.
things that don't matter. Like for us, right, we are more concerned about things that matter.
Like-
Yeah.
Like apa?
Ah.
But saya aku tak kisah sangat. Okay, let's say for example when we talk about like the LGBTQ community for example, right?
Alright.
Cancel alert. Like say for example, even when we were growing up, we know these people exist, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just not
sure.
highlighted as much as it is
Yeah.
now.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Even though we know that they exist, and even though the awareness has been around like in recent times, but that doesn't mean when we were growing up, we were abusive towards these people. What? We are civilized people.
Yeah. I think it's just stuff that you all just decide to keep in the bedroom, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
keep it in our
legit,
bedroom.
your sexuality, yeah.
Like say for example, I have a friend.
Say lah behind closed doors or something. You
Like-
say
like-
in the bedroom macam.
Let's say for example, I have a friend. Dia,
Uh,
he's a 30 plus millennial. He's a gay man, right? He has been gay for his entire life.
Yeah.
He is straight up against this red dot movement, pink dot movement, right?
Because-
Pasal pada dia like, why are you highlighting all these things yang pada dia tak important pun? Like they have been living their life normally, what? All this while. Like, why are you putting this extra pressure, this extra limelight,
To conform
into the situation, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that we are not accepting. We are very accepting people. Yeah, I think that's about like in general lah. This is not talking about just LGBTQ. Dia macam-macam pun.
That's like how say like the Black History Month. Why do you have to have 1 month just to like celebrate?
We don't do that in Singapore
we don't do
though,
that in
like-
Singapore. I'm just saying like the right now lah.
Yeah.
Like the right now Black History
You
Month.
know what Black History Month is?
Dia
I don't know
macam
what
tu,
is-
macam kat Singapore, bulan bahasa.
Kenapa ada satu bulan untuk bahasa? Hari-hari berbahasa lah. Kalau tak nak kena bahasa.
Kau jangan ketawa lah. Kau kan selalu info bulan bahasa.
Aku Melayu. Aku kenal aku punya darah sendiri.
kau
Okay,
kenal.
aku Melayu.
Yeah, and this leads on to the next topic actually, bro. Like, why we millennials are more rooted to our culture,
Yeah.
to
That's
our
true though.
identity.
Yeah.
That's true.
Why you all forgot where you come from?
Relax. Aku lain.
Kau Melayu ah?
I've been very in touch with my roots and culture for the 19 years that I've been alive, you know.
Really?
And
What
that's
do you do?
How?
And that's because my father is a Malay teacher lah.
Of course lah. Yeah.
Alah is low-key force on you,
Like-
sia.
Then you Shah, why you
Why?
read just now like basically fail oral one?
Tak, aku berbual bahasa Melayu kelakar Syah.
No.
Why?
Actually, I got a B for her lah. I say that first. But anyway,
That's bad, bro.
B for bad, bro.
shut up.
Legit,
Be
bro.
proud of.
No lah, but it's just I'm a product of my environment, right?
Right?
Yeah, my household is English speaking. My grandparents speak Malay. That's why my Malay that rabak lah. Like I know just enough to communicate.
Yeah.
And when you speak about environment, right? The environment extend beyond your home, bro.
Yeah.
Like-
All my I don't have that many Malay friends actually.
Yeah.
Oh.
Even if you have Malay friends, most of them don't really not say
Yeah lah,
speak
not
Malay.
all of them are like Rani lah. Like they,
Yeah. Or okay lah, Rani the bahasa Melayu part expect, right? But involved in like Melayu things,
Yeah.
Macam apa?
Arts Malay
like
arts ah.
Malay arts culture,
Oh, yeah.
like
Yeah.
you know, about our eating habits, eating diets. It's not healthy, bro. It causes a lot of diabetes. Shout out, Kira
Shout out
mana
to
tu
yourself.
mana tu campaign sponsor diabetes kan, kau mana tahu. But yalah, bila kita berbual pasal like kemelayuan tu, like we believe that korang punya generation dah lose touch of korang punya
Roots ah, yeah.
roots.
Yeah.
Loki, I have to agree with that.
Yeah.
I have to agree.
So does that make us better than you then?
Okay lah. See lah, always
Okay
trying
lah,
to
you
prove
good
their
lah,
point
you good lah, you good lah,
Try to
then.
prove their
No,
point
no,
lah.
I'm not good. I'm the best. Yeah, but that also kira bukan setakat korang je. I think it's something yang semua orang growing up, your generation face the same issue, bro. I got some students yang macam dorang have issue trying to understand why, let's say for example, Malay theatre have to be this way, right? Because they get too influenced by the Western culture,
Yeah.
the Western school of thought and everything. So bila kita cakap pasal Western school of thought ni pun it goes back to the same thing yang Filza cakap tadi about awareness and content creation.
Yeah.
Kan? Because korang punya content creation dah jadi isu-isu yang global.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I think when you say that we're out of touch with our roots, right? Instead of tapping into where you come from, every Gen Z is just molding into one sort of person, you know, like globally. We're just transforming into the same type of person.
Yeah,
So
look,
what's the
that scares me, you know.
Yeah.
That scares me because I think like in the next like 20-30 years, everyone will just be one race,
Yeah,
you know? And the other races just like decimate lah.
correct.
Yeah.
Dude, decimate
Decimate, yeah. Do you think that's a good thing? Perspective of a Gen Z, do you think that's a good thing?
How can I not think that it's a good thing, right? Because if if it's going in the direction of everybody benefiting positively from one another, then there's not really a downside.
There is, bro.
But obviously the downside is you lose touch of where you come from, which is also important because heritage defines who you are and how you behave with people.
Correct.
And that also moves understanding along. But it's
Yeah.
just which side of the scale you want to follow on, right?
I still feel like we should celebrate the differences though, because like our races and our culture are what makes us different besides that one human race.
Correct.
You know what I mean? And if we lose that, right, then we are just boring us, yeah.
Correct.
Like legit just boring.
Yeah, so korang might as well kan. Syah duduk sana seorang, Rani duduk sana.
Eh,
Because corporate perspective is similar to what we think also. Right? Like I'm not painting everyone with a broad brush stroke kan.
Yeah.
But
Your stroke will be damn broad.
that's what she says. Aku boleh masuk tu Uncle Roger. Sorry children.
I don't use that.
Kau tak kenal Uncle Roger?
Uncle Roger.
Ni lah, this one
Okay,
out
give me
of
an
touch.
example. Maybe I have heard before.
It's the guy on YouTube.
He's
Yeah,
a
dia cakap,
Malaysian.
Yeah.
Huh? You don't want spicy?
Oh,
Your boyfriend is a pussy,
I
no one
came across that
spicy.
before. I
Yeah.
came
Why
across
you
that, okay,
so
okay.
weak?
Oh,
Why
yeah,
you
yeah,
so
yeah,
weak
yeah.
That one not
allergy?
spicy.
Yeah.
Dia kalau tanya aku gitu, why you so weak? Got peanut allergy? I not weak, I got gout.
Kau tak lama, kau dah tak lama, dah tua apa.
Kau ajar.
Dah ada.
I tell your mother, I know your mother, I tell your mother.
Yeah, your age showing already. You don't know what Uncle Roger is.
Him. Yeah. Excuse me.
Okay,
Kadang-kadang orang-
just for perspective, Sharin, how old are you?
I'm 19.
I am 19 next week.
I'm
You?
21.
I was about to say,
that,
yeah.
people would believe me, yeah.
Tak, tapi tak, betul-betul.
Really,
How old are you?
really?
How old are you? How old are
I'm
you?
30 this year.
Rabak. Okay, kau berapa ya?
Damn!
I'm 37 this year.
He's older.
Apa damn? Cristiano Ronaldo 37 kau tak cakap dia tua pun.
Kau masih main Al Nassr tak? Tak kan?
An-Nassr nak bayar aku lah. Aku
Eh.
tak boleh pergi.
Kau main 90 minit macam Cristiano Ronaldo, kau punya gout dah keluar Syah.
Tak bayar 90 minit bro, 5 minutes.
When you're 37, when we're 37, how old will he be?
I don't know.
We're
Syah.
19.
Dead bro.
18.
Calculator.
You'll be 56, yeah. Oh,
My brother.
56.
56 is
Yeah,
crazy.
I don't
You know?
know.
king,
56 aku dah retire lah.
Lagi tunggu lagi 9 tahun dah dapat kopi CPF Syah.
Aku tak ada CPF dia orang lah.
Tak ada CPF macam nak beli rumah.
Ada.
Sekarang kita tanya.
Aku dah ada rumah lah. Aku dah ada rumah. Okay, I think kita stop dulu lah for now, right? For this part 1. Kita come back with part 2. Slowly kita build up. Pasal the first episode kita tak boleh terus pam
Nanti
kasih.
korang macam overwhelming.
Yeah, too overwhelmed with information.
Wow, your vernacular is very big.
Your vernacular.
Vernacular tu apa?
Vocabulary.
Tak mention lah. Ya, so kita akan rehat seketika dengan sponsor kita dan lepas itu kita akan kembali di part tu. Kita jumpa anda sebentar saja lagi di Not Too Different.
Podcast.
Tell your mother.
Tell your mother about us.
Tell your mother.
If your mother cute, tell me.
Tell your mother. Tell your mother lah. Bye.
Bye. Hai awak, kita kan nak kena beli rumah.
Ya, online kan boleh beli. Carousel pun ada.
Online lagi senang.
Tak perlu pakai ejen.
Tak payah.
Apa? Tak perlu pakai ejen? Tahu buat paperwork?
Tak tahu.
Tahu cara berunding harga?
Tak tahu.
Tahu macam mana nak bernegosiasi?
Nego.
Siasi? Tak tahu.
Kalau you all nak tahu kenapa kena pakai ejen, silalah tonton video selanjutnya. Atau boleh hubungi di talian bawah ini.
Asal macam ada orang kat sebelah aku macam tiba-tiba lah.
Asal kau pejok macam joke Suria.
Siapa
Yo
ni
guys,
kat sebelah aku?
welcome back. So kali ni kita dengan kita punya sponsor, Agent
Hairul.
Hairul. Support lah berita.
Hairul.
Agent Hairul. Thank you for supporting us Kalau tak, kita tak akan buat benda ni kan. So
I am all about the local scene.
Alhamdulillah.
Big
Big
W.
We grew up almost
Dubs.
from
Dubs in the
small,
chat.
kita grew up together by the way. Tak together sangat lah, like from aku kenal kau dari kau secondary school kan?
From 14 maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dah
Damn,
tua.
15
Wow.
years.
15 years.
15 years ago,
So
we
both
were
of you are
4.
the same age, is it?
No lah,
Millennials.
he's much older than me.
Why you look so much younger?
I am only 35 this year.
No, like for real.
For real.
Oh, okay.
I thought you was 27. Sir.
I'll take that.
It's a very millennial thing. You see, you're younger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I can agree.
But anyway,
Anyway, so hari ni kita dengan property agent kita dan kita akan berbual-bual sedikit lah pasal perumahan sebab kadang-kadang, especially the younger generations, right? You all are not planning ahead, kan?
Yeah.
So pasal perbualan rumah lah. Jadi ni segmen ni actually can be beneficial to everyone.
Okay.
let's see how much I know or how much we know about this property stuff, right? Good.
Okay,
Ask
can
a general question and let's
How
see if you can
much-
answer.
Okay.
How much money do I have to have right now?
No lah, I'm
For
asking
me-
him to ask us a question lah.
Once you're 21, basically you are a full-grown adult.
Yeah.
So there are different set of criteria for different punya age groups lah, especially if you are a young adult lah.
I see. So
Dan
tadi
18 boleh beli rumah tapi tak boleh beli rokok. Macam mana?
Yes, ya.
tak mula rokok kan membahayakan kesihatan.
Betul. Jangan isap rokok
So macam tadi Ejen Airul cakap 21 dah full adult. So korang belum lagi lah.
Belum lagi.
Korang
Kita
lagi 2 tahun, lagi 2 tahun.
Kita masih boy.
Ataupun orang cakap kencing belum straight. So Ejen Airul, macam bila kita cakap pasal beli rumah je kan, especially the younger ones, so macam why do we need to take your number? So kita go back
Yeah,
to lah.
why do we need a property agent?
Yes.
Kalau ada listing online
Correct.
and there's a room,
Mm-mm.
let's say I want a 5-room flat,
Yeah,
boarding,
let's-
right? I want an executive,
Yeah.
right? Then ada listing kat Carousel. Kenapa aku tak boleh view sendiri?
Okay, so there are basically two groups. One, you are a buyer. Another one, you are a seller lah.
Yeah.
Because either you sell or you buy a home kan.
Yes.
Okay, so
Kalau
you
pinjam
pinjam lah tu rental.
Oh, rental kena bayar, pinjam
Ah,
tak payah.
Itu mungkin diorang pinjam rumah mak bapak kan.
Macam diorang penumpang.
Aku pun masih tahu. Aku pun
Masih
masih.
penumpang.
Okay.
So masih muda lah.
Masih, of course.
Sambung, sorry.
It's not as easy as you think.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put it out there. It's really not as easy as you think. First things first, it's very easy. You pergi property guru, right? That's where everyone go to in terms of app.
Correct.
You download the app, property guru app. You take a look at it. Oh, this is a house I want.
Yeah.
Okay, but as a first-time buyer, you and your future wife or already wife, oh, I want to buy this house. But the first things first, how do you know you can afford to buy the house? Do you know how? Do you know what kind of house that you
You're
can
eligible to
buy?
get.
You're eligible to buy. What kind of houses that you can afford to buy? So
No.
you most people they don't know,
Yeah.
right? So orang fikir senang. You go to HDB punya website. Oh, I want to apply for HLE. HLE is
Yeah.
home loan eligibility lah.
Yeah.
Kan? Even home loan eligibility that comes from HDB, there are 2-3 type. You have HLE for BTO. BTO tu rumah baru. Yang belum siap.
Built to order.
Built to order, yes.
Correct.
You have HLE yang for resale properties.
Dia bangga saya tahu.
Asyik.
Dengan penuh bangga.
Yeah, so the very first step you need to know first what kind of house that you can actually afford. Yeah, and benda-benda calculation ni not everybody can do it. You boleh buat, you tanya Yat lah.
Bukan
Yeah,
straightforward
I
ke?
don't think it's as simple as I got $500,000. I can afford a $500,000 house.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh.
Exactly
It's not that simple, bro.
Really,
Especially as a freelancer kan, untuk aku. Susah saya.
Kena declare income semua kan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like monthly pay slips and all that. Oh,
So,
that's a lot
Then
of work.
my question is, if your income isn't
Tetap,
definite,
tetap,
right?
yeah.
How then does that affect the loans you get, or does it affect the subsidies and stuff?
Of course. So that's where agents come in lah,
Ah.
basically. Most times when we go out there to prospect, because prospecting is the core of our business lah. Kita kalau tak prospect, kita tak ada clients kan.
Betul.
The first thing they say, actually kita as a young couple, kita takut, malu, shy, anxious, embarrassed. These are legit words that they used and to tell us agents dorang tak nak jumpa kita.
Oh yeah, correct.
Right?
Yeah.
But why? You think about it Agents we are going through a cycle lah basically yang mana dah younger at heart, they are slowing down.
Correct.
Then you see a lot of agents of our ages.
Yeah.
Kan mid-30s, even the young university punya
Graduates,
graduates
yeah.
are all becoming agents already.
Yep.
We are here, our mindset is different. We are here to spread education. We are here to spread awareness. So don't be afraid to come. Give us a call and we will come down and help you with your eligibility, your affordability and your sustainability lah.
Then
Actually, ada
for
yang malu to approach is because of why? Salary nak bilang berapa gitu. Is it? Because sensitive,
yeah.
right?
Takut their
Yeah.
income is too low.
Yeah.
But it's all under like, it's all PDPA, right?
Not necessarily lah. Not necessarily. I mean, first things first, I need to know
Yeah.
you kerja ke
Yeah.
tidak.
Yeah.
Right? If you don't tell me how much you earn, I also cannot calculate for you how much you can afford.
Yeah.
True.
that means they have to get into their head that you are there to help them, right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Correct,
So we want to push past this wall where this younger millennials ke strawberry generation ke
Tak payah Syah cakap.
don't be afraid because dia punya process there is really not easy lah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So okay, let's say for example, someone who's young or rather dah tua nak beli rumah, siapalah potential client, what can they expect when they meet you?
Right. So what we usually do as a first time buyer, first, yes, you tell me how much you earn, right?
Yeah.
Because then I will be able to agak-agak how much you can afford. Once I see how much you can afford, then we narrow down the list to the type of houses that you can buy.
Yeah.
Right? After which, not only that, kalau dah beli tapi kalau tak boleh bayar pun macam mana?
Betul.
True.
Right? So then the next step, we call it the property punya sustainability. How long you can sustain to live in that house.
With the money that you have right now.
Correct.
Yeah.
Not only that, but you punya monthly punya contributions lah. You punya monthly salary, or for that matter, we are all mostly self-employed.
Yeah.
So how is it? I got to project for you 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road. Now I got to give you an exit plan as well.
Oh. Okay,
So what
jadi
happens when all goes down?
yes.
Yes.
That's the
Yes,
first thing
correct.
that they will get lah when they meet an agent. Jadi tapi yang paling penting sekali kan bila korang jumpa agent, korang boleh ajak dia pergi minum kopi mahal.
Yes, I would say ketuk. Tak apa,
je,
ketuk
ketuk.
aja. Ketuk. Not a problem. But I mean, yeah lah, agents with the right intentions, we are
Yeah.
here, we don't judge.
Correct, yeah.
We don't judge. Honestly, you tengok macam the more famous agents lah. Nurul Aini's wife.
Yeah,
Husband.
husband.
Nurul Aini's
Taufik
husband.
Batisa.
Taufik
Oh.
Batisa.
Yeah.
Or even my own teammate Hazrul Nizam.
Yeah.
We don't judge. Kita tak kisah pun. You gaji 1,000 ke 2,000 ke, it doesn't matter.
Also have to take
Everyone
into
needs a
account that
roof.
they meet like 100 other people that
Exactly.
probably is in the same situation as you lah. Yeah.
So jangan takut. Don't think that because we are, or for that matter, I mean our generation kita are more educated. Just because you think so doesn't mean you know so lah.
Yeah. Tadi macam kau sempat name drop tadi kan, Hazrul Nizam teammate kau.
It's okay. I mean the industry is as such that we want to see everyone succeed lah.
Correct.
Yeah.
I think it's also the same in the local art scene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Because the community is so small.
Yeah.
I mean I follow Rani, yourself, Yat dah of course lah kan. The
Ya,
community is so
orang
small.
follow. Ya, orang dia.
Takkan kita nak matikan each other. You see?
It's not possible lah because if you don't support each other, who's going to support us? Yeah?
True.
It's a small
right.
community.
Okay, so guys, kalau korang nak support kita, you want to support Not Too Different Podcast, all you have to do is take down Agent Hairul's number. What's his number, guys?
89002009.
Oh, salah. 89200.
89200 89200 900. Yeah.
Lagi sekali, repeat slowly.
89200 900. Senang je.
That means for all of y'all that belong to their side, the millennials, you can contact him directly lah. But for us, you know your mother or your father want to buy, right? You tell them now.
Instagram
Yes.
also have. Just search.
Yeah, just search.
Agent Hairul.
Agent Hairul and on Facebook.
8920
Kau tak suka layan sponsors.
8920
Suara radio.
Radio.
Dan on Facebook it will be Agent Hairul Property Realtor, the Realtor. Agent Hairul, the Realtor.
Yeah.
Alright.
And the most importantly, the Gen Zs, right? Tell your mother. Dah cakap kan tadi, tell your
Aku
mother.
dah cakap. Stop stealing my thunder.
No,
man.
bro. beli rumah besar sikit lah.
Oh.
Upgrade.
You talk
But
about asset progression. A lot of agents talk about asset progression.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you going into a private property.
yes.
Yeah.
That is
Yes.
another thing that I want to squash that
Mindset. Yeah.
Tak semestinya agents talk about asset progression, you mesti beli private property. No.
Correct.
You
Okay.
4 room naik 5 room pun bersyukur lah.
Correct. Kita ni orang Melayu kena pandai bersyukur. Nak tahu lebih pasal asset progression, he will go in depth in the next few episode. So kita come back after this.
Thank you,
Yes.
Ejen. Bye-bye. And we're back. Part 2. Well anticipated. Maybe, I don't know. The first episode. Yeah. But picking up where we left off. Apa kita cakap pasal tadi?
The first part.
Understanding
Each
the
other.
lack of understanding.
Lack of
And where
understanding.
does the lack of understanding stem from? Maybe because we put importance on different things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And-
what's your main priority right now?
What do you mean?
Like let's say in life, like your stage of life right now, right? What's the one thing that is like on your mind constantly?
My career, like
Your career.
basically just like career development of myself, how I am in the industry that I am right now,
Hmm.
and a girlfriend.
So any singles out there?
Of course. Then yeah,
My priority right now it's likewise career because kita semua Singaporean.
career like
Yeah.
that one
career-
lifetime I think.
Career is a lifetime thing.
And I feel like it's also in our industry.
Yeah, the sustenance,
Yeah.
the
Sustenance, eh?
sustenance, the longevity of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think right now, my priority right now is finding a way within what I do where I don't need to be actively involved in it.
Yeah.
So it runs passively,
Hmm.
that kind of thing. Tak tahu mana tahu investment opportunities ke where I don't have to be there physically to run things. And also satu ni kan bila dah mid 30s ni kan.
Dah bukan
Mid,
mid sia. Kau pun
mid,
dah bukan
eh?
mid sia.
Kau
Eh,
late-
eh,
kau
37
late
dah nak
37
masuk
sia.
sia.
Hey, it's still mid 30s.
Late 30s. You are
Dah
late
late sia.
30s.
Late really.
Old as hell.
Okay, late 30s, pick up.
Okay. This is the part where kita change the dynamic sikit lah,
Ah,
the
okay.
podcast lah. We have lost some friends,
Yeah.
right?
Oh damn.
Not just through like distances,
Like
right?
die lah.
like literally passed on,
Oh, pass away.
Yeah.
pass away lah. May pass away. So kita
Tak
mesti
baik
juga
je.
tajuk.
Lucu ya.
Yeah, like we macam some people they become more pious. They get closer to God.
Kau dah?
Yeah. Sama lah.
I am God. I know, like I mean, it's more than that. I think it's more of a spiritual thing where kita get we learn to appreciate
Macam
bonds.
fulfillment lah.
Yeah,
And
fulfillment,
awakening
awakening.
Yeah.
We tend to appreciate relationships more.
Yeah.
Kita begin to appreciate one another. Kira macam like, of course I think that's one thing about our generation yang orang selalu cakap, diorang very nostalgic lah. But I'm sure when you come to that point of age, you will get nostalgic as well.
I think now also we nostalgic.
His answer quite deep. My answer quite simple sia. My answer not good enough sia. Repeat. Aku nak answer balik.
Okay.
It's the age.
Nani? What's one priority?
Tak adalah, aku rasa I will understand where you're coming from because like I feel like the past 2 years I've experienced death quite a lot also. And that makes you like death as it is when it happens to you, not happens to you, like happens to the people around you, really broadens the perspective of life when you really go through it.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just part of life.
Yeah.
Kan? I think when you are older, not just my age, especially the older ones. I think
Yeah.
for our generation, kita masih belum sampai ke tahap kita willingly accept
Yeah.
Yeah.
passing.
Yeah.
But I'm sure when we look at our older generation, of course they are grieving, but they have come to terms with it.
Yeah.
That people come and go eventually.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't
Huh?
like both of you haven't come to terms with the fact that you're gonna die soon. I think like I feel
No,
like,
not
No,
about
as in
No,
people, right?
no. People
dying,
like
right?
friends
Yeah.
or
Yeah. But it's hard to like let that see.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
grieving take a longer process lah.
Oh.
Because I think when we are growing up kan, kita terlalu chasing.
Oh.
Like I think that's the difference between our generation. We are the generation of hustlers.
Oh really?
Yeah, we
I would
hustle.
like to believe that I'm a hustler, yeah.
But you're different, bro. Like like we have mentioned in part 1, you're different. You are different. You are
You should
different
be
Gen Z.
seated here.
You are too different.
Yeah, you are a different Gen Z. Like for example, kita believe a lot in delayed gratification.
Yes,
Mm.
I
Yeah,
believe
we've
in
had this
that
conversation
so
before.
much, bro.
Yeah, we believe a lot in delayed gratification, right? Panjang aku berbual, so kau like what are your priorities?
Okay, we fill both of you in what we talk about the other time pasal different mindsets that we have.
Yeah.
Because I was sitting down with Yat at the coffee shop. And then,
Of course.
the coffee shop. Business things. Then we just finished a shoot. And then I think pasal malam, right?
Yeah.
Suddenly we like philosophical lah.
Yeah.
Right.
Very philosophical.
Apabila larut malam tiba-tiba lah.
Then I remember telling Yat, I was like, I think I'm stuck, I don't know what to do. Because obviously he's older, right? So I was looking, he's so old, right? I'm looking for words of wisdom.
So old. Dia cakap so old. Pakcik-pakcik lah
Mr. Decep,
Pakcik-pakcik.
damn.
Cik Yan.
Cik Yat.
Then
Korang yang dengar ni jangan imagine aku macam kat kedai kopi baju checkered. Ya, bukan.
yeah. Then he told me he started explaining, I think pasal he want to feel better about himself but he started explaining kan the difference between us and you is that like you just said your generation believes more in
delayed
doing the
gratification.
work now
Mhm.
and seeing the rewards later
Yeah.
compared to us which is do it now, get it now, right?
Yeah.
Pasal the example you brought up to me was because Rani and I have a different podcast. Shout out Two Things. Go watch that if you get bored of this.
Shout out buang mulut. Shout out.
Aku tak ada.
Yeah. So
Buang mulut dah tak ada. Okay.
Yat was telling me, if a sponsor were to come to a podcast, right, would I take he just asked this simple question. If a sponsor were to come to you to sponsor your podcast, would you do it? Then my first instinct was to ask for how much money, right? But then the difference for Yat was how impactful can that sponsor be in the future, and then that really showed the disparity between us, right? So I thought like, I messed up, man. Then I told Yat, I'm stuck. I think. Then you know what this fella tell me? See, then move bodoh.
Correct lah. If you're stuck, move lah kan.
Yeah,
Don't be
basically,
a bird in the cage.
Bird.
Yeah. So I think the
Benda ni jatuh kat kepala.
yeah. So I think the priorities that we have now are really so drastic. Is quite crazy. Because now that I think back about it after you said that, right? A lot of my friends, not that they can really relate to getting money through freelance ways, but let's say I were to present them with an opportunity, I'm gonna bring them on board for something and say, do you want to help me with this? Right? If I were to ask Rani would be like, okay, let's just help. You won't be looking for reward or anything. But if I were to ask somebody else, you want to help me with this?
Berapa bayar?
Berapa, like for what? Like how long? They're gonna be thinking instead of thinking about, okay, if I help you with this, let's
How
say
can they benefit from it lah?
we continue doing this, let's see where it goes, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fika?
For aku,
Fika, Filza.
Filza, engkau.
Fika your mistress
kau siapa?
Apa ni? Lost.
Aku tak tahu.
Filza.
Filza.
How about
Okay.
you?
My priorities
Yeah.
or
Answer the same question.
anything
okay,
Yeah.
so my priorities first and foremost is of course stability lah.
Mm.
Yeah, because I am reaching at the point yang aku punya age ni aku rasa because I'm also going to elope to another life lah.
I thought you're only 21.
The big
Yeah,
30,
yeah.
the big
I don't
30 bro.
know.
The big
Yeah.
3 bro.
No, not about that. Not about the age. It's about getting married. So I'm gonna
The
start
next
a
phase
new
of
life,
life lah.
the next phase of life. Yeah, so aku rasa stability is the most important lah, not only for me but also for my partner. Yeah, because of course we want to think about financial wise, how are we gonna first buy a house. Part wedding je dah susah guys. Financially kita dah macam every time like have to think like, okay, how much must we put for this bridal lah, blah blah blah.
Nightmare.
And then after you go through the wedding punya phase, it's about housing phase.
Tahu nangis aku.
Tak. Bukan.
Kau nangis? Siapa? Aku ke dia?
Tak, kau. Kau macam nak nangis hari
Tak. No, okay, so wedding phase. And then lepas tu is a housing phase. Kau nak kena bayar untuk renovation. You have to think about buying your furnitures and everything. After that will be the children. Macam kau ada anak and all. You have to think about that. So, stability is very important. Aku rasa like now aku tak nak job hop lagi. I mean, I don't job hop, but I want. No, I don't job hop, but I can last in a company for only 2 years, guys. I don't know. That's the most I can last in a company.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
kau berbual pasal phases of life kan. So dalam banyak-banyak phase, phase apa yang orang selalu tak suka?
Facebook.
Ni joke ke?
Salah. Two face.
Bodoh sah. Tak kelakar.
Pakcik.
Tak
Yeah.
uncle joke.
Dah tahu dia dah tua. Okay, ni dia punya fakta umur.
Salah.
So struggle lah. Sekarang macam
Aku macam hustler. Tapi betul apa yang cakap. Kita punya generation hustlers lah.
Yeah.
Dulu aku RP. Aku kerja 2
Wait,
job.
RP?
RP,
I
that's
mean,
not a real
RP,
school.
guys.
That's not a real school.
Yeah, technically
Guys,
last time,
we didn't say it. Rani said it. RP is not a real school.
technically last time they always say like RP ni
ITE North.
Woodlands.
Clip
Yeah.
this.
Clip this.
But I learned a lot in RP, okay? I mean, it's different than other...
How do I job hop?
No. The other polytechnics, you know, masih pakai paper masa aku masih in RP lah. Yeah, for us, RP kita pakai laptop.
XP.
So our technology lagi advance sikit.
Kita hari-hari kena buat RJ lah, apalah.
Yeah, RJ.
Waste of time.
And then kita selalu pergi sekolah dress up. Kita dah macam town.
Kau pernah pergi lesel tak?
Kau pernah gila sel lah?
Kau pernah pergi lesel tak? Kau tahu lesel tak?
Okay, I can deny, okay. Lucu ya?
But then our soundman from lesel also.
Okay, sambung.
Okay, yeah. So, where was I?
Stability.
Yeah. So,
Diorang dress very well lah.
before that.
You're at a point where you're...
Oh yeah, hustlers.
Yes.
Yeah. So aku actually while I was studying full time, aku juggle with 2 part-time job.
Oh,
Working at
damn.
Spa dengan Lovisa.
Tak payah plug nama diorang, diorang tak sponsor sih.
Okay, sorry. But yeah, aku nak cakap lah yang aku ni memang hustler.
Yeah. I mean, going back to that also, when I was studying, aku pun kerja, but of course aku love the freelancing world, right? So aku pay part time was already freelancing. So I was already working in production lines, like on drama series and all that. And then any kind of job aku boleh grab, aku grab.
Just take lah.
Just take.
Not
Because
picky.
Yat is an all-rounder.
The all rounder sampai dah rounded
Everything
sangat.
go.
Perut simpan. Perut simpan.
Dah rounded bro. All rounded. Different
Yeah.
So bila kita cakap pasal like hustling kan, I believe like the term hustle demi hasil, right? It sort of like changed everyone's perspective about hustling though.
Yeah.
Like when we hustle last time, kita tak straight away aim for big
Hasil,
money bro.
Yeah.
Kita tak straight away aim for big money sia. We know where we stand.
Underground lah.
Depends. Like we know where we stand. Macam like kita kadang-kadang segan nak masuk in an industry where macam contoh I remember aku going to a film set.
Kau main mic tengah jatuh.
Yeah. Layu. Like I remember going to a film set and then I look at all these abang-abang, pakcik-pakcik lah. Because they're like 20-30 years older than me. And then their experience gila babi. Aku don't even dare to speak to them. Like I do my job as a PA, as a AP, do them diam. Like I don't even dare to ask how much I'm paid. Right? For me that opportunity was enough.
Yeah.
Like the chance to work in the environment itself is enough for you.
Yeah.
And I thought it was just me who had that mindset.
It
But
me too.
but apparently a lot of our generation have that same mindset on things, right? Macam like just being there is good enough. How we build on
Relationships from there and stuff.
It's a whole different
Yeah.
thing.
I'm quite similar to you when it comes to this because I feel like right after secondary school I didn't really take any time to like okay, because like after secondary school dah graduate semua orang tiba-tiba pergi keluar
Yeah.
but then like I didn't really I can say like I can safely say that from secondary school until now I've never really had a rest period.
Sama.
Yeah, and then like right after secondary school I decided to work in a production house and do some like Surya shit and I was working 12 hours for $50.
Yeah.
And I can
Yeah, bro.
I was working 12 hours a day for $50.
$50?
Yes, bro. We started out that much also.
I was working 12
hours,
for
$40, bro.
$50 and I didn't really mind the fact that the money isn't really there lah. Okay, besides the point yang production selalu ada makan, ada transport and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then I was surrounded by people that like I can benefit from because of the industry that I want to dive into in the future or like right now.
Yep.
You know? And then the hustle ada hasil lah sekarang because like I see I was offered like a 1 day job for like 150 for the same
Yeah.
thing, you know,
Yeah.
and that's like 3 times from like 2 years
Yeah.
ago, you know.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, and also
Yeah, sorry.
and also like right now also even though like I'm paid in like certain ways, not a lot, but then I also still am doing stuff unpaid because I know for a fact that like this is all the portfolio that I need to build, and like I've not had rest days. I'm not gonna say that like I'm super freaking strong that like and I'm not gonna break from doing all this because I do break from
Yeah.
doing all this work and stuff like that. But like for what purpose? And I know my purpose and that's why I do it anyway.
Yeah, correct. I think
Yeah.
that's a good thing. Macam we are not glamorizing or rather apa cakap glamorizing
Hustle lah.
hustle in
Yeah.
that way. We believe that, in fact, for me lah, I can say for myself, I believe that with hard work you will get your result eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that you can leave yourself out there to be taken advantage
Yeah.
of.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
Like you have to still weigh out what are the benefits that you can get of it. Like
Yeah.
sometimes the benefit doesn't just come in the form of money, bro.
Yeah.
Like let's say for example, if I were to give you an opportunity to just work with say someone from the Hollywood Hollywood industry, right?
I'll do it for free,
do
yeah.
You would work for free,
Yeah.
would you?
Yeah.
If you put it like that, obviously, yeah.
But that's
Exactly.
an extreme lah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's an
Yeah.
extreme. But
That's an idea lah.
before you get to Hollywood, you need to
You need to work
Yeah.
here now, right?
yeah, you have
No.
to climb up the ladder,
I
guys.
believe
That's why.
in
Oh, sorry. That's why I think, cause me and Rani, you can see the disparity, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Because
Yeah.
in secondary school, he was always working like when I was at home, like lepaking and shit, right?
Yeah, kau nak orang
But
kaya, bro, spoil brat.
Secondary school dah boleh kerja.
I started working when I was 15
While I was like relaxing and shit, he was hustling and like grinding at Max, bro, to
to buy a mic,
Get-
to buy
get more
a
money and shit.
interface.
Stuff
Kau
like
Yeah.
that.
secondary school dah kerja,
I
saya?
thought okay, I
16
don't
lah,
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think I'm then
14 dah boleh
pampered
kerja
also.
dulu.
Really?
Yeah.
14 sekarang masih
Yeah.
boleh.
Yeah, but I think I'm then pampered also because pasal I low-key started like content creation and shit like that, right? Then the money that you get one off here and there really gets to you, like it shifts your perception of money and how fast it comes, right?
Yeah.
Pasal
How fast it goes also.
how far, yeah, because that when Yad asked me, okay, if a sponsor were to pay you $200 to be on the podcast and you have to do this much for the podcast, then I said no, right? It's because let's say I have a following also, and then a brand wants to come out to me. The money they want to pay for video is insane, right?
Yeah.
So I think people that once you see that type of money, right, you get, I think, arrogant also and a bit
Arrogance, yeah.
complacent because you think if you can do that little amount of work for so much, right, why bother doing?
Yeah,
Correct.
but
Yeah.
get all the jobs you can get lah.
Yeah,
Legit.
No, but in order for you to get to that stage, you need to be somebody first,
Yeah
right?
lah.
Yeah.
Your following doesn't just tell anything.
Yeah, that's why
yeah.
that after that talk we had, I was like, mind shift because
Yeah.
how long will this last? And also, if you don't start now, then you're gonna lose
Correct.
later on.
Yeah.
One thing that I believe in is if a person tries their hardest, I'm at peace knowing that God has dealt these cards for me. These cards for me.
Philosophical.
Philosophical,
So suddenly
yeah.
damn deep.
Yeah.
So
But
deep,
for me,
sia.
I come to realize also like especially in the arts industry lah, some people ada different not say objectives in
Objectives,
doing all this. Okay, ada yang nak buat acting especially untuk money, ada yang nak buat untuk experience, and ada yang nak buat demi glamour.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Passion
So,
also.
yeah,
Passion
passion
lah.
lah macam the
Yeah.
second one I said what? What I say second?
Experience.
Experience and passion, yeah.
Yeah.
Maksudnya passion lah, yeah.
But-
So
But yeah lah, when you talk about that alone, the one thing yang ramai orang overlook for me is longevity.
Yeah.
Like even if you want to work for money, right?
Mm.
If you, example, first kau minta aku offer satu scene je 1,000. Wak, apa aku nak bayar kau?
yeah.
And after that, would you think anyone else would call you?
No lah.
And your career short-lived
Yeah.
with just an
Yeah.
interview.
Why does it sound like someone I know? Tak apa.
Yeah, it's okay. So like, for example, this kind of thing, it builds your rapport with people
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
And
It's longevity.
Our generation, I think, has almost completely lost that idea.
Discredited
Yeah.
the fact that that's
Yeah.
very important.
Why? I got an explanation.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, go.
Because of the influence from social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've gotten access to social media where people rant about
Yeah.
orang punya experience about like, oh, experience cannot pay for my food,
Yeah.
pay for experience. bro, they are coming from a different perspective. Do you
I
like?
think one more thing is like, you know, like they see crypto and stocks.
Yeah,
Cepat dapat duit.
correct.
Yeah.
Buat a bit of work and terus dapat jadi kaya.
Tapi
No.
cepat dapat duit is long.
Tak lah, cepat dapat duit kasino, bro. What I'm trying to say is these outside influencers, kan, they are trying to brainwash us in a way that we forgot how to hustle. That we, aku pun I have to admit lah, aku pun guilty of it sometimes when I see all these posts macam, why am I still hustling? Why should I take jobs yang bayar aku pathetic aja? But then aku fikir macam, bro, I have to come to a realization I'm not there yet. I'm not there at all.
Yeah.
I have to keep building myself up until to a level yang orang bayar aku, they know that rate is too low sampai orang malu nak bayar. You have to work to that, bro. Right. So before you reach that level, recently also there's this video that went viral, like uni graduates expect $10,000 right off from uni.
Serious?
Oh
Yeah.
that street interview, right?
That shows how stupid our generations are. Your generations are. Your generation are stupid as hell.
No lah, 10k out of uni is a bit mad lah. I put my hands up like I
Yeah.
don't understand why people
That is
say
so
that.
dumb.
But the numbers, the figures that they give towards the camera are crazy. You know, they don't know how the working life is. Yeah.
Exactly. Like, say for example, you just come out of uni. You want to work in a production house.
I'm not gonna go uni though.
Let's say for example, and you ask for like 8,000, 6,000.
Siapa nak bayar?
Siapa
Siapa nak bayar
Kau
kau?
relax ya.
Lu relax semua. Even if you graduate from say LaSalle Music School and you come into a production audio production house, you want your pay to be $3,000, $4,000. Lu relax semua. I can literally pay a professional out there who have like
10
years of experience working with mega artists
Lesser than that actually.
for lesser than that, bro.
Yeah. They will settle for lesser than that.
Yeah, so whose fault is this?
The media.
The media, right?
Yeah, the media.
So when we talk about generation differences, like I started out this episode tadi aku cakap, we're really not too different. Our difference is what we consume, and that's about it. Like the consumption that we take online shape our mind. Like our generation, we had Friendster,
Alamat chat.
Alamat Chat, MIRC,
What the hell is
MSN.
What the hell is
Alamat
alamat chat?
Alamat chat.
What is alamat chat? Is crazy.
It's a
sia.
chat room. It's a chat room.
Like Discord.
For, like
Like
Malay
Omegle,
community.
Yeah, Omegle.
It's a racist Omegle lah.
Tapi Omegle tak ada. Omegle ada video.
Yeah,
But
it's
Alamat
just-
don't
it's
have.
only for Malays.
Mostly
Malay,
Malays kan, Malay communities.
Yeah.
Nanti
Alamat
ada
chat.
room.
Different room. Okay, the main thing is internet relay chat, IRC,
Uh-huh.
right? It's called MIRC, Mobile Internet Relay Chat, I think.
I don't know about that, yeah.
Yeah. So they have different chat rooms. Alamat Chat is one of the chat room, and then they sort of like, kita Melayu, kita kena berwawasan. Let's open our own Alamat Chat. And they open their own website, right? But MRC exists, so it's a different chat group where people of different backgrounds meet and kenal.
ASL?
ASL.
You know what? Do you know what is
Yeah,
ASL?
you know what?
Sign language. Right?
No. Age, sex, location.
Yeah.
Age, sex, location.
Yeah. So that's the first thing ever that you would ask
Yeah.
a person.
Oh,
if you
ESL.
start
It's
to-
ESL.
Yeah.
Legit lah.
Asal.
Yeah,
Asal.
asal.
Yeah, like for some, dia macam like,
Sekarang bukan ESL. Sekarang DTF.
sekarang tak ada ASL bro, datang terus SL. Yeah, so it's MIRC lah kan. Macam we meet a lot of people on MIRC. Asal masuk MIRC pula? Oh, the things we
Yeah,
consume.
yeah.
Like and because kita per generation kita want to impress everyone. We want to impress people. I think it's a trauma. Our generation's trauma. We want to
Macam you lack something.
Yeah.
You lack receiving something that you try to.
that we try to cover it up with everything that we try to make sure we're the best in it, right? But having said that also, that doesn't mean that everyone in our generation is a hustler. Ada yang succumb to stability, ada yang choose their own way of life. It's masing-masing. But
But
at the
live
end of the-
simply.
Yeah.
Just get by.
I mean, even if you live simply, right?
Yeah.
Your
Fulfillment.
fulfillment is different, and your hustle is also different.
Also, it comes down
Yeah.
to this one question: what is success to you?
What is success to you? Yes,
Yeah.
that's a good question. Like, how do you define success? Like, when I go back to the main topic yang tadi kita cakap, what we consume, what is success to you? Like, the success of your generation, you guys are consumed by everything that you see online, all the Lambos, all the posh living and all that.
Yeah.
So, you guys are driven by money so extremely
Yeah.
much, right? So that you believe that everything should have a price on it. Like, our generation, we don't it's our blessing lah. Kita didn't get that as much.
Yeah.
But we are the lucky generations because we managed to grow up before internet and after
Yeah,
internet.
yeah.
So we see in both light,
Yeah.
I think. But again, I'm not painting everything with a broad brush stroke. So yeah.
Yalah.
Mm.
Why you passing off to me like that? I'm not painting with a broad brush stroke. Okay.
So are you gonna be painted lah? So macam like what I'm trying to say.
Aku faham
Tunjuk orang tua.
Pasal kau dah tua.
Yeah. And then we talk about music as well. When we talk about music.
Yeah, that's why I'm dressed like this, guys.
Why are we all dressed?
Yeah,
a
yeah.
certain way?
Address any of this. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you dressed like this today?
I'm dressing up like Drake 2000.
Drake 2000.
Drizzy
Dia
Drake.
bukan Andre 3000 tau.
2000 we weren't even born yet.
2000 Drake.
The 2000s era Drake. I love his sense of fashion. And then the usher. You know at the point time dulu semua orang pakai black
Usher,
t-shirt.
usher.
Kat luar ada outerwear, nanti ada rantai.
Asal.
Yeah, but diorang pakai seluar tapered lah. Aku dah tak seluar tapered, betis dah bergemuk.
Tapi sekarang the baggier the better lah.
Yeah, right now it's different. But the thing is fashion recycle bro, like everything else.
Yeah, everything's
Yeah.
coming full circle. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
coming full circle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you dressed as today?
Oh, kekasihmu ini akan
Konteks.
Konteks itu lagu AXL.
Yes.
Bukan Axl Rose bro. Dia Melayu version of AXL.
Yes, AXL. It's a rock band. Yeah, it's a
Jiwang, rock
rock
Jiwang.
Yeah, rock Jiwang band.
Jadi
Yeah.
bila by this choice of wear kan, korang boleh nampak lah macam aku the hip cool millennial. Dia ada jiwang bawah blok one.
Jiwang meleleh.
Jiwang bawah blok one.
Yeah.
And you, what you dress up?
Yeah, I'm dressed up as Bryson Tiller today. Yeah.
Bryson Tiller.
Who is
And-
Bryson Tiller?
Tak
I'm
tahu.
dressed up like
I don't know who's that.
I'm dressed up like I didn't get the memo.
No bro, you should answer. I dress up as myself. I'm an
Yeah.
artist.
No,
I'm a Gen Z.
no.
No,
Let's not do
honestly,
that.
Aku nak dress up as Britney Spears lah, but too revealing.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Too revealing, yeah. So aku rasa aku nak back to my roots lah,
Dia Melayu jiwang lah.
Yeah.
Okay lah, I think that's all the time we have for you today. This has been a really fun time discussing about two different generations kan. I'm Yat.
I'm Filza.
I'm Rani.
I'm Shah,
And
and
this is-
you all know where to find us, right?
Yes, where to find us?
Spotify. Are we opening up on Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Spotify,
Oh,
YouTube,
Instagram, YouTube.
Instagram.
Just
TikTok.
search. Not too different.
Yeah.
We'll be there
Different.
and we'll be back. See you all next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.